have thought of it this way before, but it's a good thing to think about. What do you think you'll be caught doing when Jesus gets here? Are you going to be caught off guard? Or like Noah, will you be building that ark? Will you be doing what he said to do? He said, in that day, they were eating, drinking, getting married, and they had no idea. They were oblivious to the fact that there was going to be a flood, and they had to get ready for that flood. And Jesus is saying, you have no idea, most of you, that the earth is going to burn and you're not getting ready. I'm coming and you're not ready. You're not getting ready. When he gets there, say he asked you to write a couple books and you spend all your time shopping. Will you be shopping when he gets here? And say, well, but Lord, I didn't have time to write those books because I've been shopping. And what about getting married? What's so terrible about getting married? Well, if you knew, as no one knew, that God was going to flood the earth in 7 days, you would not be getting married. And the thing is, people are doing silly things like that. Not saying getting married is silly if you have time. If you're following after, if you're being led by the Spirit, he's going to say you don't have time to get married. You don't need to be doing that right now. Jesus is coming in 7 days. And you need to be ready for that day when he gets here. And the word says, actually, from the fig tree you can learn this lesson. As soon as the young shoots become soft and tender and it puts out leaves, you know of its surety that summer is near. So also, when you see these signs all taken together, coming to pass, you will know of surety that he is near at the very door. So you're going to have an inkling. You're going to have an inkling. You're going to know, if you're following after the Spirit, what you should be doing, what you should be spending your time doing. And it might not be a good time to get married. If Jesus has given you an assignment, and if you're following, if you're following him, he has given you an assignment, you don't want to be off getting married. Instead, when he comes, what is he going to find you doing? Is it going to be something that you're going to be proud to say, hey, Jesus, here I am, I'm doing what you told me to do? Or are you going to be shrinking and thinking, oh my goodness, I missed it, here he is, and I didn't do it, I've been so distracted, busy doing this, that, and the other thing, which is what we are, distracted, especially this time of year. We got to keep our focus on what's going on. And so when Jesus just got me out of debt, I wrote a book and I was celebrating, didn't realize what I was doing. And then when the money ran low, I'm like, Jesus, what's going on? He said, if you really want to know, meet me tomorrow morning at this bench, 6 a.m. And it was audible and it was scary. And I'm like, well, if I really want to know, I do really want to know. I want to be corrected. And I knew it was a correction. It was stern. And I got there and I was late, like about 20 minutes late. And I was going back and forth, up and down the boardwalk, trying to find that bench he was talking about, that he showed me actually. And I couldn't decide which one it was. I was frantic because all of a sudden I knew that he was waiting for me. I mean, I knew he was waiting for me already, but when I got there, I felt the urgency. Like when he comes, you're going to feel that urgency. He's coming, the trumpet blew, I'm not ready. Be ready. Be ready. So anyway, finally I heard him say, I knew you'd be here and I knew you'd be late. And he's right, I'm late for everything. Still I haven't gotten that down pat. But anyway, it was a correction and it felt harsh. And so anyway, He said, get your shoes and we'll walk and we'll talk. So I went and got my shoes out of the car and he started correcting me. He started telling me I was like one of the 5 bridesmaids that were foolish, that wasn't getting ready. I can't write 5 books. And one day, right before he comes, that's ridiculous. And so he'd be closing that door on me. That's what it says. It says the door will be closed and the 5 bridesmaids are going, Master, Master, let us in, let us in. And he said, I'm not acquainted with you. And, I told you my blessings were drained. Maybe right now your blessings aren't there. And why is it? Why is it? Because you're not doing what he said. Maybe it's as simple as forgiving someone. Whatever it is, you got to do it to be right with him. Or on that day, you're going to miss your flight. He's going to come and you're going to miss your flight because you were too busy doing other things. What are you going to be doing? Worrying about what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, and what you're going to wear? What are you going to be doing that day when he gets here? The trumpet's going to sound, and you're going to be running off trying to figure out, okay, what do I got to do quick? How am I going to defend myself? Not everyone who calls me Lord will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but those who do the will of my Father. But Lord, I did this. I got to run and do this quick. Lord. He's going to say, I didn't know you. Wait for me. I didn't know you. You didn't care about me. You didn't care about my life. You're so busy doing this, that, and the other thing that you're oblivious to the fact that you're calling me Lord, but I'm not your Lord. You have all these other things going on. Don't miss your flight. That's what Jesus said to me. The name of this message is, don't miss your flight. I'm coming. And if you're not ready, you're going to miss your flight. In the spirit, I saw Jesus pick my mom up when she left. She was so happy. She was giggling. She was happy. She knew where she was going. She did what he told her to do. When she first asked, he said, you're not ready. You need to forgive. She got ready. She forgave. She got ready. And then what? And then when he came and got her. But if he doesn't come and get you, if you missed your flight, you're going to be sitting there hating yourself because you didn't get ready. You missed it. Or maybe you'll be hating him. When he comes, this life here is done. Done. This is your time to prepare. This is your time. So get ready. Jesus is coming. Don't miss your flight. Make sure you got a ticket. And the ticket isn't saying, Jesus, come live on the inside of me. And then you go back to your life. Your ticket is you take care of his stuff. You do what he's calling you to do. You get refined, you get recreated into his likeness so that you're ready. You get ready for your groom. You don't just sit around and wonder, is he going to pick me or isn't he going to pick me? Am I going? I hope so. Many people say that. I hope so. I think I'm a good person. But spend absolutely no time making sure, as if it doesn't matter, I guess. And some people say that if I go to hell, it'll be fine. No, it won't. It won't be fine. It won't be okay. The enemy is coming. I mean, he's on his way. He has a plan to attack you. And he comes with darkness. And he's trying to distract you from catching your flight. getting on that airplane. And the way to combat him is to be worshiping the Lord, praise him, sit at his feet, look at the word, focus on what the word says, instead of listening to what he said. Oh, you better quick run off and do this. Oh, you got to do that. So you don't have time to do the will of the Father. Anything but doing the will of the Father. Not everyone who calls me Lord will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but those who do my Father's will. But Lord, I did this and I did that. I mean, I know I still have unforgiveness towards so-and-so, but I did everything else you told me to do. You got to do all of what he said. Everything. You break one law, you break all the law. Faith without action is dead. If you say you love him, if you care about what he cares about, then you're going to be living your life that way. If you believe, then you're going to be living your life as if you believe. Jesus said, I'm going to go to my Father. And because I'm going to go, you're going to do what I was doing. You're going to do what I was doing. And even greater things. If we care about him, we're going to be making sure that we are doing our assignment. It's not his will that even one should perish. Not even one. Not even one. It's not his will that even one should perish. And so we need to be doing our work for him. We need to be doing what he called us to do so that that can happen. You need to be reflecting Jesus, showing who he is. So don't miss your flight. Nothing here is worth your time and effort more than getting ready for Jesus. My bride, in Revelation, it says that his bride has prepared herself. That means you have to be ready. You're preparing yourself. You're not just sitting here doing nothing, just waiting, but you're preparing. You're enduring. James says, to count it all joy when you're going through all the stuff, you're going to go through stuff to get there. And he said, your patience, your endurance is going to get you to the place where you're not lacking anything. You're going to be fully developed. The bride, without spot or wrinkle, push through. Yes, the enemy is going to come, but as you push through to be that wise bridesmaid, get ready for Jesus. We don't know when he's coming. Just be ready. Be ready. Know that your flight is coming, and you don't know when it's coming, but be ready for that day. Absolutely, positively, be ready.